Alright, hey everybody, so I haven't made a video for this game in a while, but, Marvel's Avengers just got its last patch, or what is supposed to be the last patch, released. Okay, I was wondering why there was no sound. But it got its last patch released on Xbox, PS5, or Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on all of the available things that it's released on. And yeah, this update rebalanced some things, I think added some things, and basically, if you, or it also made pretty much every cosmetic in the shop in the game free. It said most. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. So basically every it says every cosmetic is supposed to be free.
The harm room. Let's take a minute to go over ritual objectives. These are specific.
What the fuck? I feel like that was unintentional. But, yeah, so this is the PS5 release of the game. So, I don't know, did they just automatically get put into the game? For free? The only one I don't know if they made for free was the Spider-Man Noir suit for Spider-Man in the PS5 version. I honestly just don't know why they don't patch that into the fucking Xbox and PC versions of the game. But whatever. And I know they had the exclusivity deal with Sony, but the thing about it is, it's just like, last update of the game. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I have not played this. So I guess let's see this.
The harm room offers you a place to test your skills in a controlled environment using Stark's holographic augmented reality machine.
I don't care.
Let's take a minute to go over ritual objectives. These are specific tasks that can be completed multiple times to earn additional rewards.
Don't care.
Commander Hill, what's the situation?
Well, first off, security around here could use some work.
Clint?
Holy crap.
Director Fury!
Didn't expect me, huh? Commander Hill filled me in. Sounds like I have you to thank for my escape. Your exploits with AIM's Cosmic Cube gave me the opening I needed. But from what I hear in other futures, I wasn't so lucky. Our timelines are fractured, consequences of which we do not fully understand. And I'm afraid our troubles are just beginning. This Kree invasion is still coming for us. We've seen what happens if we fail, but that's not this timeline. You've proven we can change what's to come. AIM will try and stand in our way. To Dr. Rappaccini, a world where we win is just as bad as a world destroyed. But we won't let that stop us, will we?
You can count on us.
Train up if you need to. Then come see me. And we'll get started.
Heading out on the next one. Keep my phone warm.
Okay, so the patch automatically put in all the suits, so that's nice. I just feel like an idiot because I actually wasted money getting the Avengers suits when I did. Or the MCU skins, you know? Yeah. It's like 3 years almost after the game launches. They officially end support for it and everything. And it's like, granted, not surprised. It's unfortunate because this game had major potential. And I think Crystal Dynamics was a good, like, developer to put on this game. They just weren't really allowed to do a lot of stuff that they should have. What the fuck? Okay. The main thing is, at the very least, the MCU suits are available. So let's go back up to those. I get what they were going for with, like, some of these MCU suits. The snap suit. This is basically just a War Machine suit for Tony Stark. That's what it is. Because for some reason they didn't want to have Rhodey in the game, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so luckily the MCU suits are at the top, which is nice. Yeah, this is from Iron Man 2. For some reason they didn't. I guess they didn't add the actual, like, end of the movie Iron Man suit from Iron Man 2. Just the one, just like the portable one that he had in a suitcase. Infinity War unhelmeted. Infinity War. I like the one from Endgame a bit better. Just, I don't know. Some of these, the original Iron Man suit from 2008, that's nice. And then this is from second Iron Man. It's the Mark II suit, which Rhodey took and made into the War Machine suit. Or Justin Hammer did that. Cold Iron. And then all the emotes are unlocked except the ones you buy from the vendors, I guess. Emotes are just whatever, in my opinion, you know. They took that from Iron Man 2. I don't know, I guess I'm, like, used to Fortnite in the way that they do. emotes, I'm kind of expecting, like, sounds? Oh, you can only have a certain number of takedowns active. That doesn't make sense, but okay. And all these nameplates, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I think the, I believe the unlockables, or this still, I believe this game still has, the multiplayer elements still in it. It's just that they're not run on servers, they're run like, or, actually no, I don't really, granted, I don't think that they'd be run on servers. I assume these are the different pride flags, is what these are, which is fine. I just don't know exactly what pride flags they are, if they are them. Like, I think this is one of the pride flags, but I cannot for the life of me, like, I don't know off the top of my head what it's for. This is just the LGBTQ flag in general, because you can see all the different rainbow colors, and then trans pride, and probably non-binary pride, and whatever else falls under that umbrella. But, yeah, I don't know. Thor, Love and Thunder. Trans rights. J.K. Rowling's #1 enemy. Trans rights. But, anyways, yeah. Let's see. Just hovering over these just to get rid of them because my fucking OCD. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they just took that from the artwork of the game. You can just tell that they slapped that in there from the artwork of the game. Which is whatever. Saves time and resources, I guess. Kind of surprised there were no, like, Guardians of the Galaxy crossover things with this game. You know? I like these, like, dynamic ones that are, like, 3D animated. Okay. I keep forgetting what is the right thing. Right. Because I haven't showed this off. Why not? I was waiting to record a video to do the Spider-Man, at least the introduction cutscene.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Wanted to give a bit of a life update since I'm sure you're wondering where I've been the past couple of weeks.
This isn't a bad voice for Spider-Man. It just doesn't
to my
fit
fans right now.
with the character design.
But yeah,
The actual 3D model of it.
And I've sorta not really kinda been working with the Avengers. It's like a side hustle. It's hard taking down a multinational corporation.
Like, I think the guy does a good job.
When your
You can tell he
team's been
cares.
deemed outlaws in the public eye. But we still find time to enjoy ourselves outside of work. I've actually been able to do a lot more recreational stuff since I joined them. Here's a secret from yours truly. The Avengers? Surprisingly normal outside of bad guy butt kicking. They're like this big family of heroes, all working together and helping out, but still finding the time to have fun. Not that I've been goofing off. It's still serious work fighting alongside the Avengers. But you know how it is. Saving the city all the time, all by yourself. It gets kind of lonely. I've met so many cool people now. I've been to so many wonderful places. And you know I'd never leave New York. You guys are always
I do
my
like
number
these
one.
comic book style, like,
But the Avengers are like
panels.
no other friends I've ever had. It's been kind of great.
for these cutscene, or for this cutscene.
Sorry, I'm totally getting ahead of myself. Let me back up a little bit. Start from the beginning. This is safe, right? Yeah, totally safe. What could possibly go wrong?
And we're just basically doing this to unlock
Okay,
Spider-Man as a
I did
playable
not think
character
this one through.
in the main hub area.
Hill should
And
be
get
in
his
contact
suits, you
soon
know.
to fill us in.
Hey guys, we have a visitor.
Hey! You know, you guys should really consider getting a doorbell. Or a front door. Can I come in now?
Okay, Spider-Man, let's talk.
You two know each other.
Spider-Man's been fighting baddies in New York for like ever.
Sorry. I spent the last 5 years frozen and in space.
I was living in a trailer.
With
You can see
internet.
why I
Well,
vastly
I'd say
prefer
I'm
the
insulted, but 50%
MCU suits.
recognition ain't bad.
AIM had a pretty extensive file on him. No ID, though. You cover your tracks well.
Wow. Coming from you, you can't see it behind the mask, but I'm totally blushing right now.
Still doesn't explain why you were.
This is actually a
hanging out
really
for
good, like,
helicarrier
Spider-Man
mid-flight.
suit. I will
Yeah.
give them that.
I need Tiny Dancer.
If they model a
She helped my
suit
friend slip
after
some AIM intel to
this
Resistance a
version
while
in
ago.
Spider-Man, in the
was
Insomniac Spider-Man
hoping-
2 game, I'll be
I'm listening.
happy.
Right. So, I think AIM's working on something big. Like, chemical weapons big. I'm having trouble getting specifics because every file I've pulled off their servers is super redacted. The number of black bars on these things puts some modern art to shame.
And
And I'm trying to track down their supplier, but I need Tiny Dancer to break AIM's encryption so I can get into one of their facilities. I can handle the rest myself.
Let us take a look first. If you're right about what AIM's got planned, we'll help you get into that facility. Hang out until we're ready to go. Tony? Nat?
It's really not a big deal. It's just to get in. You're still walking. Okay. Don't worry. I'm an expert in hanging out. Get it? Hanging? Well, I thought it was funny. You know you guys don't have to come with me, right?
We know. Still gotta help though. It's what we do. And you don't have to wear that mask around us if you don't want to.
It's not really about me. There are people back home that I need to protect. And the mask helps me do that.
Hey, I get it. No one back home knows I'm Miss Marvel either. Except my Abu, of course, but mask or no mask, we all need people who have our backs and really get us. Even the weird parts. Especially the weird parts. In any case, you should check out the place. Thor and the Hulk are competing in the harm room, but I'm sure you could kick them out.
The harm room? Is that name literal or ironic?
You'll see. Welcome to the Chimera, Spider-Man.
Thanks. Let's hope this was the right call, Pete.
Okay. Now, for the outfits, there are a lot of MCU skins, which I do like. Or not a lot, but, 4 is better than nothing. So, the Iron Spider suit from Homecoming, Infinity War, Far From Home, No Way Home. And Endgame. I do like that. I like that. I liked it in Insomniac's Spider-Man game as well. Stealth suit, aka Nine Monkey suit from Far From Home. The Homecoming Stark suit from Homecoming. And also Civil War. And the first half of, I think, of Far From Home. What's weird about that, they just completely forget that, like, the suit is still floating around somewhere with S.H.I.E.L.D. Because Peter left this suit with them in Far From Home. It didn't get destroyed or anything. He just replaced it with this suit so no one would recognize him as Spider-Man. And Far From Home, I do like this suit. I'm kind of surprised they don't have any cosmetics that reflect No Way Home. A lot of the problems with the Mark IV suit. God, this just looks like Iron Man if Spider-Man were Iron Man. I don't know. A lot of these suits are not that good. Night Out suit. This is literally just the Noir suit recolored with these colors, and it looks... you can tell that it wasn't made for these colors. I think it's mainly the mask. Maybe if the mask were, like, still black or something, it would work better. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, a lot of the cosmetics are just reskins of others. Big time suit. I really don't like the cowl. I think everything else is fine, though. For the most part. But yeah, a lot of these are just recolors of other things. The Mark I suit, I don't like it. I have a major problem with Spider-Man suits in video games and other things if they look like armor. Like the Mark III suit. I don't like this suit. I don't like it in the Insomniac game either, which is more like comic accurate in regards to design. I don't know, the thing about Spider-Man suits is that they seem to... the Spider-Man suits, in my opinion... Oh, man. In my opinion, the Spider-Man suits really should be just, Mark II. It's not that good. That's actually not that bad. I like that. That actually looks like you could actually make it in real life if you found the right, like, parts. That I actually like. I like that. Yeah, that looks like you play, like, basketball or something, man. Classic suit. This game's version of the classic suit, pretty good, like I said. Just that the lenses don't move. That's not bad. I don't like that the webs aren't colored in, but okay. There's the Noir suit. I thought that was gonna be like blocked, but I guess not. Because that I think you could only get if you paid Sony $5 outside of the game. I'm glad that that's now in the game for free. Negative Zone suit. That's literally just a recolor of the classic suit, but I didn't expect any less. Iconic suit. This is his, like, his suit that you got if you did the mission chain and leveled him up enough. Black and white. That's actually kind of like that. It might not show up on YouTube, but I am noticing the lack of anti-aliasing in places. So yeah. I like the Stark suit the most, I think, out of all of these suits. I liked it as well in the Insomniac game. That actually looks like they took that, like, right out of the beginning of the 2018 Spider-Man game. Man, I'm really noticing the lack of sound effects. The voiceover, I don't think is really needed for emotes, but the lack of sound effects is, like, really noticeable. The lack of, like, background music when you're in these menus, too. Yeah, I actually really like the Stark suit. Some people really don't. I kind of get it with the... Some people say, like, the black lines are a bit much, which I can get. But you gotta remember, this is the Tony Stark of the MCU, who's really, really flashy and outgoing and shit. He would make a suit like this. Anytime. Yeah, there's one thing I'm noticing with, like, his mask is that the lenses on the mask aren't animated to emote properly. But it looks like everything around it is for some reason. Like, I was noticing during the cutscene that, when his eyes were supposed to be moving, like, the bridge in between his eyes was... oh. Oh, I thought you could do more than one. Okay. Okay, so just all these are active because they didn't do more than 8 or 6. Yeah, I guess they just unlocked everything from the mission chain, so you don't actually have to, like, level up Spider-Man. Ooh. Some of these are taken right from the comics, it looks like. Old and new, which is nice. See, I don't know if I'm actually going to do the mission chain with Spider-Man. It's like... looks like it's modeled after the suit from this game. The main thing I just hated about, like... And I hate this about Sony just in general, is the fact that... And I hate that, like, they paid Square Enix to lie about it, I think, is, like... They paid Square Enix for exclusivity for Spider-Man for the PlayStation versions of the game. And, like... it's just so shitty to me that they did. You know? Like, I don't like it. Wait, let's go to Miss Marvel first. Where's her MCU suit? Because I know she got one. Is it this? No. Somewhere. But yeah, I hated that they, like... I genuinely hated that they, like, paid Square Enix to make that Spider-Man exclusive to this, and there are people that just say, "Oh no, they didn't. They fucking did." Like they paid Square Enix probably back in like 2017 or 2018 for timed exclusivity for Final Fantasy VII Remake, for Final Fantasy 16. They're probably paying for console exclusivity for Final Fantasy 14. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out at some point that they are. And like they Miss Marvel. But they paid Square Enix for those specifically. You cannot tell me, and they also paid for some reason for like a month of timed exclusivity. And by the way, timed exclusivity. And they paid for like a month of timed exclusivity for Kingdom Hearts 3's DLC, the Remind DLC, when it dropped 2 years ago. You cannot tell me whatsoever that like they didn't pay Square to make this shit. Oh, here we go. To make Spider-Man exclusive to this game. You cannot tell me that they didn't. Like... So wait, you can have all the takedowns enabled? Okay, some of these emotes are funny. But, yeah, it's just like, you cannot tell me that. It's just... Are you fucking stupid? Like, genuinely, are you fucking stupid? If you actually genuinely say that, you are fucking stupid. That they didn't do that. Like... Hulk doesn't have a lot of, like, outfits that they can... they did for him that are really that worth it. Ragnarok... Yeah, for the MCU skins, they only did 2 for Hulk for some reason. The Endgame one and Thor Ragnarok. Granted, there's not a lot of, like, stuff you can base off of for the MCU. And that's just the thing about the MCU and the fact that they, Joe, fix it. I like it. I actually like this. But it's just, it's so stupid because, like, Marvel Studios and Universal refused to make another solo Hulk film. So the Hulk and Banner's, like, appearances in the MCU are limited to crossovers. What the fuck? Bruh. Yeah, they're just limited to crossovers and that. That honestly just kind of sucks. But, like, the thing about it is they did change Hulk's, like, the CGI for his face. They changed in between the first Hulk film and the first Avengers film. Stark Tech. Neon Razor? Is that Hulk in Incredible Hulk in Japanese. But yeah. So they weren't really left with much. Although I'm surprised they didn't add the clothes from Infinity War and Endgame. Outside of the that one outfit. Okay, these are just unlockables if you get them from the vendors, I'm assuming. Yeah. It's actually funny because I saw somewhere, I think on Twitter, when they announced the patch for this that gives you everything basically. That they had just, I think, either announced or released a DLC pack. For this game that gives you all of the MCU suits, and I think it was like $70, which I think is like half of what everything costs in the fucking, or costed in the store. So yeah, all the MCU suits from the Avengers, Thor Ragnarok, first Thor with his helmet on, Thor: The Dark World. I can't. That is just Thor: The Dark World. Oh man, that movie's boring as fuck. Like I've seen the Birdman in his videos on CinemaSins, like everything wrong with videos for the MCU movies. He was just like, did no one watch Thor: The Dark World or something like that? It's like people watched it. People barely remember it though because it's fucking boring. Like, I'm sorry, Thor: The Dark World is fucking boring. Infinity War. It is kind of sad that they couldn't make Mjolnir, what is it called? Fucking Stormbreaker. Thor unhelmeted. He doesn't look great without his, like, beard or anything. Thor Ragnarok with Surtur. I don't like that I can't rotate him. Asgardian Destroyer. Love and Thunder. That actually looks pretty good. I won't lie. Retribution. Royal Assyrian? Assyrian? Cosmic Herald. That, I believe, is based on, I don't know if it's Thor or if it's a different character, but I know that comes from the comics. I've seen pictures of it from, like, the comics. Or screenshots. Sunny Days, okay. Million BC. It looks like Odin went with that Million BC skin. Supernatural Avengers. Son of Asgard. Norwegian Cabin. Okay. Stark Enhancements. He doesn't look good with a buzz cut either. Not even a buzz cut, just the shaved head. With a little bit of hair. He doesn't look good without it. Like, his character model doesn't look... Like, physically, his character model does not look good without it. Start Tech, that's from the end of the game. Crash Test. Giant's Bane. Yeah, perhaps now I'll do the expansions, because why not? Steampunk. That looks more like ancient Greece, but okay. Or maybe even ancient Rome. Hardware store, okay. It looks like a redneck, but okay. Teenage Rebellion. It looks like he has Surtur on his thing. That might have been what it was, yeah. Allies of Wakanda. Metalhead. If he had an emote with, like, the devil horns, that would go well with that outfit. For a Metalhead. So glad I didn't waste a ton of money on this game, just fucking $100 probably, getting the MCU skins. That looks interesting. What is this, Warcry? Tungsten? These look like they belong in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I guess makes sense. Norse mythology. Hard hat. Civilian. Isn't that from the story? Okay. He looks like he's eating one of the apples from Assassin's Creed. The apples of Eden. Godly visage. Are you not entertained? Oh, so I guess I had one unspent skill point with him. The Mighty Thor, aka Jane. She does have MCU outfits, because Thor Love and Thunder, which is good. I don't like her eyes. I don't know, just the way that they're done is just weird to me. Yeah, just put her in the MCU outfit. And they just give her some of the... They gave her some of the same ones as Thor had, okay. They gave her some original ones, which is fine. She looks kind of weird with the bleach blonde hair. Or beach blonde? Bleached hair. And I literally just gave her some of Thor's emotes. Yeah, it's the same emotes, because the thing is, like, look at where her finger is between... Yeah, there's a space in between her fingers and Mjolnir. Which just kind of sucks. I'll be completely honest there. Alright. Captain America. I think he has more MCU outfits than I... Yeah. From the beginning of Winter Soldier. From the first Captain America movie. Which, that is a good movie. I will stand by that. Huh. Okay. So this is just a navy blue instead of a more bright blue. Okay. This is from the first Avengers movie. Infinity War. Okay, just a helmeted version of that. Cap Wolf. That's actually kind of cool. He's just like a werewolf. I assume that comes from like an Elseworlds kind of Marvel comic story. Okay, unhelmeted version of that. Which, you bet your ass they sold the unhelmeted versions separate from the helmeted versions for no reason. For just a little bit of extra money. Just sucks. Cell shaded. Couldn't they have done more cell shaded ones? That actually looks okay. It just still has the, like, bad proportions. I just... the more realistic, like, character designs are maybe even comic accurate. I don't know. The new vintage. Avengers. Urban Eagle. Yeah, I mainly just spent money on like one MCU suit per character. And that was the most I needed. And I got all the ones from Endgame mainly. Oh god, that's gaudy. Blue Hollow. Huh. Looks like Marty Jr.'s hat from Back to the Future 2 a little bit in regards to the colors. Route 66. Top Brass Classic. Stark Tech. Okay. American Made. American Dream. Oh, the difference is his muscles. That's really fucking stupid. Like, they're the exact same, it's just his muscles are less defined in the other one, in one of them. for his, like, his abs. That's just so fucking stupid. Like, are we just gonna sit here and pretend that's not fucking stupid? Because it is. Avenging Archer. Oh, I have a skill point. Do I have a skill point with all of them? Don't drain my English blood for this American. Okay, no, it was Spider-Man because I literally just unlocked him. Okay, I got a skill point with her. I don't have a skill point with him. Nope. Okay, so I can just go into these menus from here. Nope. Nope. Okay. I actually kind of like this more. It's too bad that they didn't add in more MCU suits. You know? Widow 1998. Is this from one of the comics? Fear itself. She gets a fear itself suit, but Spider-Man doesn't? Okay. They really badly tried to nickel and dime people for shitty fucking cosmetics like this. And, like, there are so many people that fell for it. Like, I only paid enough money to, like, get the suits that I wanted out of all of them. Like, I picked and chose which ones I wanted. There were people, like, seriously, like, hardcore trying to defend, like, the price gouging for these things. They charged a maximum of $14 fucking dollars for the majority of these suits. Some of them only $7. And some of them went on sale. And some of them, very few of them, maybe only like 1 or 2, they gave away for free. Like, I'm sorry if you legitimately enjoy this game and you're fine with, like, paying for the cosmetics like that, but it's just like, it's $14, and I know that because they sold the things, the in-game currency to buy them, for, like, packets of, like, fucking, or, like, they had, like, $15, like, things for them. And it's like, $14 is not at all, like, good for a game like this. You can get away with that in something like Fortnite, because Fortnite, to download and play, is free for the Battle Royale mode. And then if people, and you don't, like, I don't know, you entice people to buy, like, things, but you don't, like, I don't know. Then you, like, don't price gouge. I don't think I got any of the MCU outfits for... Or I did. I did get this one for Black Panther. Which, this was from... I assume his solo movie. And you got the one from Civil War, which is not totally different. Son of T'Chaka. Okay, I actually don't mind that. They gave him these suits in his... with just, like, civilian clothing. Or, I guess, kingly clothing. He's big pimpin' there. Now that looks sick. That looks like Spider-Man Noir if he were Black Panther Noir. What the fuck? Okay. I'm surprised they... well, granted, I guess that they just reused, like, the suit design and the CG from Civil War or his solo movie for Endgame. Or Civil War, or Infinity War and Endgame. That makes the most sense to me of what they did there. Blood of the Panther. Man and Myth. I actually kind of like that. I actually really did enjoy the first Black Panther movie. Have not seen the second one. I didn't go to see it in theaters because I rarely see movies in theaters. I will eventually watch it. It's just, I don't know. I did hear it was okay, so that's good at least. There are people that are just like shitting on the MCU for Phase 4, I guess, not getting off to a great start, because of the fact that, for one, at least half the movies were, like, underwhelming for them, which is fine if you have that opinion. I don't know, man. You got MCU outfits, which is great. They gave him like a slight or almost 5 o'clock shadow, but they didn't give him like more of a scruffy beard, which I think he needed. I'm not gonna lie. For that skin specifically. I think it's mainly because like a lot of the guys in this game, unless if it's like Bruce Banner, have beards. At least for the main characters, and like I don't know, they don't quite look right without like more of a scruff. Like I think that amount just works. But granted, most of these have that, so I don't know, it's also maybe the engine that they're working on, how the skin renders. It's just weird to me. They just took this from Black Widow, didn't they? Or at least they took the music box from that. Yeah, I chose this one because it's like the only one I wanted from that. Hawkeye. Ugh. It's better than the one without it, though, I'll give it that. People complain that, like, his shooting arm is, or the glove for his shooting arm is on the wrong thing, or whatever it is, because they had to switch it from the left to the right, because I guess Jeremy Renner's, like, left-handed, probably. I don't know, it's fine. the Hawkeye in this game is right-handed, so... This outfit is just weird. I think it's the overcoat that throws me off about it. I guess this is probably more comic accurate. This is more comic accurate. $16.10. That actually doesn't look that bad. $616. Is that his outfit in the comics currently? Because she has a show on Disney Plus, they gave her an MCU outfit. Ready, aim, fire, fire, ready, aim. Yeah, and I didn't even bother buying any of the MCU outfits for Miss Marvel or her or Spider-Man. It wasn't that worth it. By the way, this game delists at the end of September this year, so if you want to buy it digitally on your preferred platform, do so now. Maybe wait for a sale, though. This game isn't worth $60. It's barely worth like 30 or 40. Like, maybe I'm an asshole saying that, but it's just like, it's true. I need to actually watch the Hawkeye Disney Plus series. I need to watch all the, like, TV shows that the MCU has brought forth. I've only seen Daredevil seasons 1 and 2 and Jessica Jones season 1. I need to watch the Netflix shows, the rest of them. Especially since they're gonna do Daredevil Reborn, which I very much hope that they're not kicking all the Netflix shows out of continuity, because those shows, at least most of them were pretty good. Daredevil's just a good show. I did like Jessica Jones season 1. And then, okay, that's funny. Okay. That'd be funny if just like a bird dropped behind her. And she just, she was just like, no one saw that, right? You know? Why are... It seems like all these should be selected because they are on the rest of them. That must be a glitch of some kind, you know? But yeah, so that's basically this update for Avengers. Let's go back to the main menu. So yeah, honestly, if you're gonna play this game, now's the right time to do it. Get it on a sale. I recommend that. Or buy a physical copy used for like anywhere between 20 and 40 bucks. If you get the PS4 or Xbox One copies of the game, the upgrades are free on those consoles to the PS5 or Series X versions of the game. But yeah, story, I'm just gonna say this, the story is aggressively mid. I think the characters have a lot of potential, or had a lot of potential. It's just that the story was very generic and didn't really go anywhere. And the game is unfortunately really bogged down, or was, I guess, really bogged down by the excessive need for grinding, since they added those RPG elements. But yeah, so if you're gonna play this game, I suggest playing it now. But yeah. So I just wanted to check that out. Also wanted to unlock Spider-Man for playing. So, yeah. So that's just basically it for this video. I'll get to the expansions at some point. Don't know when, but at some point. So yeah. So, see you guys in the next one.